Good morning, afternoon. I don't know. I haven't had coffee yet. It was almost 11:30 the last time I checked. It is Thursday, May 1st, 2025, day 5 of my trip across America. This is the TransAmerica bicycle trail. I'll travel that for another 5 miles. I'm leaving the Olivet Presbyterian Church. It's kind of a take your bicycle for a walk kind of day. Yeah. I'm expected to see some big hills today. I guess you could say I'm really excited to climb new heights. Yeah, I don't love hills. I just spent about 25 minutes climbing this hill, and as I got to the top, in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but that's gonna be something I have to climb too. Yay! I suddenly feel like I'm home. This looks a little familiar from the other videos I've seen. I guess it's a rite of passage before I turn down Brown's Gap. I'm at the Wyant store with...
Hi, you're at Wyant store in Whitehall, Virginia. And this store has been in the same family since 1888. Same family, the Wyant family. Can't get rid of them. So it's the same family, 1888, on down. And that's David Wyant, who owns it now. He's up there with Carol. And he's also an NFL referee.
Make sure when you come here to fill in the logbook, get something to eat.
Yep, we have a logbook right here with all your bikers and everything, and everybody writes down where all they've been, where they're going, and yeah. So welcome to Whitehall.
Across the street from Wyant's, you have the Whitehall Community Building. There's a sign over there. It says no leave, no trace. So I believe someone else said that you could camp here overnight. You would have to check into that. In the snapshot, you'll notice a map. It's presently where I am, and according to GPS. And then on the bottom, you'll see a graph, an orange one, that shows you my elevation profile. I'm roughly at the 218 mile mark. And if you notice, roughly 200 to 250, I got some ugly hills. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of walking today. Probably do even more tomorrow. And if I don't finish the hills today and tomorrow, I'll have a third day of hills. And these aren't the worst. I've got bigger ones coming up, supposedly, after Christiansburg. Well, I have just entered the Blue Ridge Parkway. Prior to coming on the Parkway, I saw a group of cyclists who helped me out with some water. They told me I still have a hell of a climb. Yay, me! I continued down the Blue Ridge Parkway for about 5 miles to the visitor center. There were no rangers and there was no water. There was a family there who saw the dejected look in my face when I realized there was no water in the water fountain. They helped me out with a couple of bottles, and they knew that would get me through until morning. And I saw in the window of the ranger station or visitor center that no one would be there till 10 in the morning. So I figured I'd camp there. And I did. I set up my tent about a couple hundred feet away and had a good night's sleep. I didn't mention earlier that I did see June Curry's house, aka the Cookie Lady. I decided not to post a video of it because it was off season. It wasn't kept up. There was obviously someone living upstairs, but the sign to her house was kind of hidden on the porch. I mean, I saw it, but it wasn't out displayed, for bikers to see. And the yard needed to be picked up. I just thought better of posting a picture, and the next cyclist can post it. Well, that was it for day 5. It was nothing but hills, big hills, lots of hills. Oh my God, the hills. No one that I had watched before, the people who blogged about it and the people who've written about it, they didn't forewarn me that you start climbing hills before you get to Afton, and it's nothing but hills there on out. Day 5 and day 6 are nothing but hills. Yeah, good luck.